So, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. It's a beautiful quote quoted by John Quincy Adams. So, with this quote, I would like to begin our talk show named Conversation with Consultants. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Aditi Jain, Strategic Lens Advisor of SK Associates and Group, and your host for today's talk show. Before we begin our talk show, let me briefly introduce SK Associates and Group. We are an ISO certified management consulting firm registered under the MSMED Act 2006 with the Government of India. Our mission is to provide consulting services to student entrepreneurs globally, covering areas such as compliance, operations, marketing, research, development, human capital strategy, and operations. Our passion lies in strive and contribute to global economic growth. So, now, before we begin our show, let's take a moment to introduce our guest for today. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome Dr. Krupa Mehta, Assistant Professor,
Okay.
SK Patel Institute of Management and Computer Studies, KSV, to this special event. We are truly honored by your presence today and we are thrilled to have you share this momentous occasion with us. So, welcome Dr. Krupa for this event.
Yeah, namaste.
So, the first question for today is, so can you share us with your academic journey and how it has shaped your perspective in the fields of marketing and entrepreneurship?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Aditi, and thank you, SK Group and all online platform. I have started my journey as an academician in the year 2013. And before 1 year, I worked with one institute which is relevant to the MBA department only. And as I do have that 12 years of experience, so I can say about that, like while nurturing young mind, developing the perspective towards the education system. So as I do have PhD degree, but it's like nurturing my mind as well towards how to deal with people, how to interact with young mind, how to train them, how to teach them, and how to conclude the career shape as well, because that is very much important. And if you are doing something for young people like student, startup, or entrepreneur, you need to be like such disciplined, or you need to adopt such behavior so that you can tell them like you have live experience by your own, and then you are implementing all the things which you are delivering in classroom or in front of people. Like discipline and life skill, nurturing relationship, that is like very much required. And I do have developed such skills right now, and I'm developing as well, because learning is never ending process. So that is what I feel. So, and being an entrepreneur as well, I strongly believe you have to nurture your relationship with each and every one, so that at least you will have that platform, you will have friends, you can share your opinion, you can share your point of view, and you can discuss the healthy in terms of any kind of topic, and then you can implement right now in terms of the competitive environment. So these all are the things like I have observed since 15 years, and I'm executing the same and learning the same. So thank you so much.
Nice to hear. Great.
Yeah, thank you.
So, with a PhD in management and two MBA degrees from different countries, how has your international education influenced your approach to teaching and consulting?
Yeah. So here, as I'm in USA and as a part of the international cross-culture behavior, I observe that people are having the value towards education system, no doubt about it. But yeah, while approaching the different people, you need to set certain skills, certain quality, and certain education level. So as I do have from India, and I'm doing from US as well, developing and nurturing relationship in USA. So I have observed like people are more disciplined over here as compared to India, I strongly believe. because in here, like, people are used to, if you are giving such time like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m., you have to reach out anytime, otherwise they are not approachable anymore. So I used to develop such network with professors and students. So I learned that time management is very much important while you are approaching internationally. Along with that, you have to develop such communication skills like your resume, your cover letter, or your personality as well, so that people are ready to listen. Otherwise, nobody is having that much time to listen you. So first and most important thing is like time management, and second thing is objective oriented talk, because they are not going to listen your any such talk here. You are doing these and you are late for that reason and all. They are not interested at all, like as usually we are doing in India. But here, like, they are listening to the point talk, objective related talk, and outcome, what you are doing for them and what is your outcome, why you want to meet them. And if you are clear with that, then might be you can focus more about your career, about your opportunities and everything. So that main two thing which I have observed over here as an international platform, it's like they are focusing on time management, and they are focusing on to the point and objective oriented talk, meeting, or anything. So if you are going to adopt these two things, might be you can achieve that level of success while developing that learning attitude. So my genuine advice to all students, startup and entrepreneur, if you want to approach international platform, then definitely you have to adopt these two skill which I have developed and I'm developing right now as well. And then you can approach any damn people and you can achieve the success. So, thank you.
Great. Thank you for highlighting certain facts.
Thank you.
So the next question. So your book, Unlocking Consumer Choices, delves into consumer behavior. So what inspired you to explore this particular aspect, and what key insights do you believe are crucial for businesses to understand?
Yeah, so very good question, Aditi. Thank you so much. So here, like, we can highlight two main points. One is on consumer behavior. So why consumer behavior? Because as I have done MBA in marketing, and I'm looking forward such innovative and interesting topic. And I found that consumer behavior, because in private label brand like Big Bazaar or DMart and Patanjali and everything are trending even right now as well in 2024 and 25 till it's many years it's going on, the private label brand and development. So I want to focus on that consumer behavior and that the factor analysis, so that like their approach I need to identify towards the private label brand. So that is why I selected that topic and published book on that, unlocking consumer choices, because as per the brand value, as per the newcomers, they are all the time like changing the perspective and perception as well. So I'm going to not focus on perception, but yes, learning something new about the factors and the real advertisement factor towards the private label brand and branding perspective as well. And second point is all about like if you are developing such things while developing consumer behavior, marketing and branding, it's like live topic. So anywhere you can connecting people, even though over here as well, like in service sector, we can talk about Wingstop or any such businesses. They are constantly focused on marketing, branding and other activities, being a startup entrepreneur or student as well. So it's all about like interconnected things, and it's like marketing is very live and interesting topic. So I used to develop such connections, such learning towards that. Thank you.
Nice to hear.
Thank you.
So, as an assistant professor and instructor, you have played a pivotal role in developing the skills of students and startups. So, can you share a memorable experience of mentoring someone and witnessing their success in the entrepreneurial world?
Yes, very good question. So recently, I have conducted so many webinars and interacted with one-to-one to the entrepreneurs, especially women and men as well. And I found that people are crazy about the idea. They want to develop, they want to nurture, and they want to be a successful as well. But somewhat level, they are having the perception towards like stress as well, towards time management, and they are not having clarity towards the right direction. So I am providing right direction with that two opportunity towards that, while I have already developed that the time management on objective oriented talk, which I am guiding people like anything on personal branding, on design thinking and innovation. So they are like appreciating like anything because they have also adopted that technique in daily routine life and approaching people with positive note, and they can achieve this success because right now I am like receiving so many feedback and they are really proud of that, like you have converted this mindset and I can achieve these particular things because all the time positivity is required. And if you are having someone who can push you all the time, that will change your mindset. And if being a human being, we are having so many things, we are having passion and everything, but we need to nurture them. So I'm nurturing young mind, students, startup and entrepreneur. They are really appreciating because people are looking forward that kind of the support towards mental, financially and physically as well. So I'm developing that and like receiving very good feedback from women and from startup and entrepreneur. Thank you.
Nice to hear all this.
Yeah.
What challenges do you observe among students and entrepreneurs in understanding and implementing marketing strategies? And how do you address these challenges in your teaching approach?
Oh, very good question. So, as I told you, marketing is all about live technological intervention or live thing. And here we can see that as a part of the artificial intelligence as well. If you are having good communication skill, if you are having developing such marketing skill, then you can survive any kind of the position designation within organization as well, and as an entrepreneur as well. So like while adopting that marketing strategy, you can be a focus while using your social media, while using your WhatsApp, even though while using your DP, while chatting with the people, you have to be conscious about that because you are developing your own brand or you are like approaching people by adopting that marketing technique. So marketing is everywhere, even though we are talking in front of people and with you as well. So we need to adopt that approach and with the smiley face and with the respect, because respect is everything. If you get business into converted into your sales, then you have to like talk so nicely. You have to develop such relationship. Otherwise, you will not get that. So it's all about the like we can serve to the sandwich, and it's like layer and layer, and then we'll get that sales and revenue and profit margin and everything. So marketing is like that, and then if you are ready to provide your services which is relevant to the free of cost as well, then you can definitely achieve that level of success, because initially if you are providing free, then later on they can create the value and you will get the charges as much as you can, because we'll have the example of Reliance Jio and Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram and everything. So these all are the like marketing technique we can adopt. Thank you.
Very well said.
Yeah.
So your commitment to advocacy for women's empowerment is evident through your leadership roles. So how do you see the intersection of women's empowerment, business development, and consulting in today's landscape?
Yeah. So it's like very heart touching, topic. As I have started that journey towards that particular vision, because I have observed student as well, parents as well, and industry as well. Because as I am handling placement also, so gap in between, like student is having that perception, I want to do these that, but my parents are not concerning about that kind of activity which I love to do. So, and for parents, especially for women, I observe that being a woman, if you are spending your entire life while nurturing your kids, then you are focusing like my if I am not doing that particular things, then my son or my daughter must develop that particular skill or must develop that education, and he or she want to become professor, doctor, these that, and then they are forcing them like anything. So ultimately, they want to leave their dream into the kids' dream, and somehow students are not ready to adopt that. So I'm nurturing women in a such a way so that they can develop their passion into the business model, and they can learn something new, so that they cannot force the people like those who are surrounded, and they are not forcing the young people like kids and their children as well. So like, and they are strongly agree on it. I have do the research on it, and they are strongly agree on it. Yes, I am doing this. And then I told them clearly, stop this right now, nurturing your kids, because they are not your institute or something like which you can get the return. But yeah, you have to nurture them, you have to provide the guidance, that is your role, and then let them do whatever they want to do. And if they are failed, then you are there to support them. And my parents also usually do for me as well. Right now also, they are supporting me like anything. They used to tell me like, whatever you want to do it by your heart, definitely you can achieve the success. So I'm doing the same with students, women and entrepreneur as well. And as an industry also, there is a gap, like they are looking forward like very good people, those who are having attitude. They are not looking forward skill set or any education or qualification or such big degree, but attitude is required. So I'm nurturing towards that personal branding and design thinking and innovative approach. They need to develop such positive attitude so that they can achieve that level of success whatever they want. और आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव दैट मेहनत इतनी खामोशी से करो कि सफलता शोर मचा दे. So I'm nurturing in a such a way students and entrepreneurs, especially women, so that they cannot force for anything, and they are leaving their passion, whatever they want to leave before 10 years or before 5 years, and they are leaving right now. So likewise, I'm doing this. Thank you.
Very well said and elaborated.
Yeah, thank you.
So you have received appreciation and awards for your contributions. So how do you believe these accolades have influenced your role as a thought leader, especially in the areas of entrepreneurship and marketing?
Yeah. So nowadays, like I am very much clear about my role. I want to identify passion in the mind of women so that they can nurture their passion into the business model or into the reality. They can live their life whatever they are having in dream life. And for students, like they can design their career in a such a way so that they cannot rely on anyone. So, and being an entrepreneur as well, whatever the challenges they are facing, I'm just pushing them, nurturing them, and providing them a positive mindset with the support of incubation, funding, and other platform, so that they can keep motivating themselves and nurturing the business the way they have decided when they have started. So that three thing which I'm doing right now, and I'm getting very positive result out of it, and hope so nearby the future also will get very good result out of it. Thank you.
Definitely wish you luck.
Thank you.
So, what advice do you have for aspiring women entrepreneurs based on your journey and the recognition you have received?
Yeah. So I would like to give one advice only. Just leave your passion, ready for any challenges, and you can see the miracles along with connection with spiritual journey as well. So if you are adopting that, leaving your passion, and then you can connecting your spiritual journey as well, because being a woman, I have seen my mother and my grandfather and every single woman, they are focusing on like praying god and nurturing the relationship with each and every one. But you have to nurture relationship with yourself, and living your passion, converting into the reality, and then you can see the miracles which you cannot believe. Because being a woman, if you are nurturing your parents, your family, your kids, your husband, and everything, then definitely you can nurture your life as well. And then just like looking forward the focus area and live your life. So that is what the message I want to give to like wonderful women. Thank
Thank you
you.
for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
So, your consulting assignments include working with prestigious organizations such as the Startup Cell, Government of Gujarat. So, how do you approach consulting for governmental entities and what impact do you aim to achieve through these collaborations?
Yeah. So right now I'm consulting startup and government bodies towards like developing or nurturing young mind. So like they are like supporting like anything, because they know we are working so hard for startup achieving their dream and convert into the reality. So they are ready to provide like funding support and other benefit. And as a part of the industry commissionerate, Dr. Bar sir, he's always available and he's ready to provide talk and benefit to women startup and entrepreneurs. So Bharat sir, Parmar sir, he is having that vision towards startup and entrepreneurs. So they are always ready to provide such platform, but we need to design such positive direction, and we can do so. Such. Thank you.
Thank you for highlighting.
Yeah, thank you.
So, in promoting an atmosphere that supports entrepreneurship and marketing strategy, what key elements of policy frameworks have you found most effective, especially in the context of startups?
Okay, thank you. Good question. So, especially for women, under the Startup Gujarat scheme, they are having benefit of more than 30 lakh plus extra 3 lakh for women. So it's like very good platform, because if you are having very good and innovative idea, being a woman, then you will have 33 lakh on your bucket without any kind of interest or loan or anything. And under the student startup innovation policy, we have that policy. We can provide 2 lakh to 50,000 rupees to each and every innovative idea without any kind of the costing. Just need to present the creative idea. And student startup innovation policy is a part of government of Gujarat, and startup cell government of Gujarat. They are ready to provide that kind of financial support, so people can approach them, but yeah, make sure you will have that creative and innovative idea. Thank you.
Thank you for highlighting.
Yeah.
So, being a prolific researcher, how do you stay updated with the latest trends and innovations in marketing and entrepreneurship?
Yeah. So right now we are having very good website like Gate Research and Google Scholar, and other platforms are there. While you are approaching young people, even though LinkedIn is there, you can like keep in develop the connection towards a researcher and startup and entrepreneur, and you can keep in touch with the live and related topic. Even though on LinkedIn and on YouTube, you can have that live webinar, live podcast, and everything which is relevant to your topic, like monkey mind and entrepreneur. You can be a positive and this that. Even though some reels are also available on marketing mind and on marketing strategy, so that we can keep connected, we can keep updating ourselves, and then we can nurture the young mind. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank
So,
you.
can you highlight one of your research contributions that you believe has significant implications for the industry?
Yeah. So recently, I have designed one research paper on branding and marketing towards FMCG sector, and I found that in FMCG sector, people are struggling like anything towards the quality brand, because so many competition are there. And nearby the future, if you are not focusing on quality, then you cannot achieve that level of success. So I found one factor which is very important towards any kind of the product or services, that is quality. Because right now people are ready to research, people are ready to approach the one-to-one interaction towards branding and everything, and then you can focus on quality. Because here, as in USA, also I found that if you are not providing quality work, if you are not providing quality time, product or services, people are not ready to buy, and they are like on demand. Like you have to provide me my money back or any kind of the other stuff. But customer is god like anything, so you have to focus on quality. That one factor I have identified out of my research area, especially on marketing and branding. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So, with your extensive experience in academia and consulting, what are some common challenges you have observed in startups and how do you advise them overcome these challenges?
Yeah. So, like main thing is startup is facing one challenge, which is like keep motivating ourselves, because they are like approaching the people likewise. Like we can achieve that level of success within 6 months, within 1 year, or within 2 years. But it's not like that. You have to nurture. You have to achieve your goals, objective, vision in every day, and then you can achieve the success level within a time period. Certain time period is required, and if you are not achieve that level of success, but meanwhile if you are doing so, then you can assume that you are having in that particular point and you can achieve that level of success. But like everybody is having the definition of success in a different way. Like we need to achieve that 1 crore, 2 crore, and then now we are successful. It's not like that. So you have to design your own definition of success and focus on it, try to achieve on it, and definitely you can be a successful in monetary terms as well, and in non-monetary terms as well. So that two things are interconnected, but yeah, you have to be focused. So that focus is missing somewhat level. I have concluded that. And then if you are developing such focus along with that the definition of success as an individual perspective, then definitely they can achieve that level of success. Thank you.
Thank you for highlighting.
So you are having very good questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So,
Thank
can
you.
you elaborate on your involvement with the MSME and Startup Forum Bharat and how it aligns with your mission to foster entrepreneurship and innovation?
Yeah, same thing. Like I'm providing guidance and business consultancy to MSME sector, like those who are having small business or those who are running the business from home as well. And then I'm getting very good result while nurturing, interacting them, while developing such focus and objective and goal oriented kind of things, and then we'll have the result. It's long journey, but yes, definitely we'll have the result.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So, how do you balance your role as an assistant professor, consultant, and advocate for women's empowerment? And what strategies do you employ to ensure effectiveness in each role?
Yeah. So it's like for effectivity, I'm very much clear if I'm delivering talk to students. So I need to talk with fact, figure, example, and everything. So if I am delivering talk to a startup, an entrepreneur, then I need to focus on their perspective, their focus area, their marketing strategy, their business model, and whatever the vision they are having, and I need to provide the customized approach. So this two factor is altogether different, but yes, I believe so, and I have executed that as well. If you are interacted with the startup entrepreneur and business mind, then based on his or her experience, you can develop such expertise, and that expertise, that benefit, that discussion you can share with the students in terms of the story form, so they can learn something new, because students are not ready to listen your talk while you are just like talking from the book or textbook or something. So that will impact more. And I am also getting very good feedback from students as well while delivering my talk and lecture. They are ready to listen me because they know like I am talking about the fact and figure which is available in the market and which is reality. So it's not only from textbook. And for startup and entrepreneur, they are also ready to listen because they know I'm listening them and then providing that customized and tailor-made solution so that they can execute the same, and they are executing, and within a 1 week or 21 days they will have very good results. So they are also considering that in terms of the effectivity and efficiency as well. So, and main thing is I'm not promising anyone like you can achieve that 1 crore, 2 crore or 10 crore or something. I'm just providing them small objective, and just within a 1 week, if you are trying to achieve that, then that could be your like achievement, and they are doing so. So that is what I'm considering in terms of effectivity and efficiency.
Thank you for highlighting.
Thank you.
So, what are some emerging trends or innovations in marketing and entrepreneurship that you believe will significantly impact the business landscape in the coming years?
Okay. So, emerging changes like we can see artificial intelligence, machine learning, technological innovation. These three things are there, but as per my observation, I'm strongly believe into that rather than any kind of the relationship, you cannot rely on any technology. So if I'm having relationship with you, then you are going to rely on me rather than that only and only online platform. So robot and artificial intelligence and machine learning, everything is there. But if you are ready to provide relationship with each and every one, then you can achieve definitely that success level, because I strongly believe and I observe as well, without relationship and without friends, you are nothing. So my genuine advice to all young people, those who are into all the time busy social media and WhatsApp and all that, you have to just develop that listening skills. You have to develop that interconnecting skills, and you have to develop and nurture relationship with your friends and family, and then you can achieve that level of success. So it's like these three challenges are there, but even though it's more than relationship is important. So thank you.
Very well said. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, in your opinion, what are the key skills and qualities that aspiring entrepreneurs should cultivate to succeed in today's competitive market environment?
Yes, very good question, thank you. So I used to tell my students, startup and entrepreneur, main three things. One is networking, second one is collaboration, and third one is relationship. So NCR I can say, because if you are having very good networking, you can have definitely the businesses. If you are develop nurturing relationship, developing friends, then also they are ready to help you, or you have to like deliver something. And then if you are developing collaborative approach, okay, suppose I am also earning and I am ready to share my earning, whatever I am going to earn, so that collaborative approach can develop such level of success. So that three skill we can like guide students, startup and entrepreneurs. Thank
Great.
you. Yeah.
So, as an active member of the Women Economic Forum in New Jersey, USA, so what opportunities do you see for collaboration and knowledge exchange between India and Indian and American entrepreneurs, particularly women-led startups?
Okay. So as you know, like as I told you, that networking, collaboration, and relationship. So I'm getting that platform, the Women Economic Forum for New Jersey, based on that particular things only. So Denise, she's working as a president for New Jersey chapter. I'm approaching her, and she is ready to support me like anything. I'm developing such connection and networking with her and with Women Economic Forum, the team members, so that they are ready to accept the invitation and other activities and everything. So I'm contributing in a such a way so that we can organize such webinar and such interconnected talk, and I'm ready to help them as well, and they are ready to help me also. So we are developing and we are like developing collaborative approach towards USA government, towards Mexico government as well, so that we can more focus on women development, empowerment, and achieving success in the mind of women. So like that is the main objective of Women Economic Forum. Thank you.
Okay. So, how do you stay updated with the latest research and industry trends in marketing? And how do you incorporate this knowledge into your teaching curriculum and consulting projects?
Yeah, so very good question. So as you know, people are like those who are author, like we can say Philip Kotler is Bhagavad Gita for marketing people and for me as well. So I have attended the live webinar and discussion on digital era and marketing and every stuff by Philip Kotler sir, and he used to develop such connection and such networking in the field of marketing. So I used to connected that people, those who are having very good knowledge, very good skill set towards marketing area. So I can connect with them, those people, and I can develop such knowledge. And while reading the book like Pandemonium and Kishore Biyani sir, while developing such branding and perspective, and as Marketing Mind, its latest page available on Instagram and Facebook, so we can develop and we can keep connected with such knowledge. Thank you.
So sorry, I was facing
Oh,
network. One
no,
second.
no problem, no problem.
Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing this.
Thank you. Thank you so
So
much.
sorry for that.
No problem.
So can you tell how to schedule your day for success?
Sorry?
How would you schedule your day for a success?
Yeah. It's like, I'm adopting small step. So daily, I'm setting like agenda from and try to achieve that, and like focus on 2 or 3 points, not more than that, because I am not going to do so much work and not developing my stress level, because that is also very much important. So while coming here, I have developed such approach, like daily I have set 2 or 3 agenda and try to fulfill that, and at the last I am appreciating myself like I have done this. And then for next day I'm setting the agenda and then try to work on that and try to achieve it. So likewise I'm doing. Thank you.
Great. Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
So, how have your academic background and prior experiences influenced your approach to teaching, placement coordination, and entrepreneurship initiatives as an assistant professor and coordinator?
There's that three role is like totally different. So being a faculty, my role is like to provide guidance and knowledge and everything as per the subject area. So in classroom, my role is different. Out of the classroom, I need to approach the industry and handling placement and developing the young mind towards the career oriented and preparing for the interview, developing pre-placement talk, and these all are the activities, and then ready for the interview and getting the offer letter done. So this activity is totally different. And for startup, like providing the guidance towards business and areas, so need to learn about their business, industry, mindset, and everything. So this three area is totally different, and I have justified myself very well because right now also I am receiving and working hard 24/7. It's total engagement while handling placement, startup, and students. So as a faculty, role is like very simple. You have to provide such knowledge, such platform to the students, and it's like I believe now it's like very simple role. Just you have to get the knowledge. But yes, I credit goes to Dr. Bhavin Pandya sir. He is a dean faculty of management and Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya. He used to guide me a lot towards these all are the things, and I can consider him my mentor and advisor because of him I have contributed in three field. Otherwise, I cannot do such. And then he used to tell me if you are very sound in terms of academic, and then student is like generating automatically respect towards you, and if you are telling them this company and organization is good, they are like rely on you. So likewise I'm adopting that approach. And for startup also, he used to told me like you can develop such reading ability and capacity and all that, so you can nurture startup as well. So I have started that ability as well, like reading these all are the things and then developing and nurturing startup also. So likewise I'm like going to justify, and for that I strongly like credit goes to Dr. Bhavin Pandya sir, because without him I cannot contribute in all three field. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing
Thank
this.
you.
So, reflecting on your role in academia, can you share a significant setback you have encountered in your career and how it influenced your professional growth?
Yeah, so professional growth is like, nobody is ready to help you, and nobody is rely on you without any expertise, knowledge, or commitment. So I strongly believe if I committed something, I'm doing this for student, for startup, or for entrepreneur, or for organization as well, then I'm trying very hard to fulfill my commitment. And touch wood, God will also support me because spiritually also I am connected. So God is like always ready to support me for any kind of project, assignment, and activities, and I'm trying to fulfill. So main thing is towards professional growth is your commitment. So if you are not having such knowledge or skill or anything, you can clearly say no, no, I am not doing such. Or if you are having that commitment, then you have to fulfill it. So that is what the commitment which I am doing since 15 years. And students are like, student is having very different perspective for me, especially I believe so, because I have committed and then I am doing. So they usually told me, ma'am, आपने बोला है तो हो ही जाएगा. So that is what that word is, reliability of yours, and then that automatically relationship you can develop. So I would like to say for professional growth, your commitment is required. Thank you.
Very well said.
Thank you.
So, from your perspective as an academic, how do you believe educators and institutions can contribute to the betterment of society through educational initiatives and entrepreneurship programs?
Yes. So as an educator, you are nurturing young mind and you are developing such talented people, right? So if you are developing such people, then the quality, skill, attitude, and the basic skills are required, like interacting with people, the relationship, and respect. As I told you, respect is everything. So these all are the things if you are going to teach your students, startup, and entrepreneur, definitely you can achieve success, because success is like long term process and you cannot achieve overnight. But yeah, if you are developing such approach, like down to earth personality, the interacting with people so nicely, and you are ready to help people, then definitely you can achieve success. And if you are like entering such ego or attitude in terms of negative direction, then you can achieve, no worries about that, within a 1 year or 2 year or 3 years. But it's not your long term journey, you cannot committed on it. But you are developing something which is very very much valuable or trustworthy, then you can achieve. So I strongly believe you can adopt that kind of positive attitude, and then you can achieve.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
this.
Thank you.
So, in your position as an assistant professor and coordinator, do you agree with the notion that one doesn't choose their passion, rather, their passion chooses them? So, could you provide an example to illustrate your perspective on this statement?
I strongly believe, as I told you, that passion, because passion is automatically come from your heart. Like my passion is nurturing young mind and nurturing young entrepreneur or business leader and woman, comes from my own journey. So if you are living your path, if you are living that journey, that lifestyle in daily routine life, then it will convert towards the reality, and you can live your dream life. But yeah, you have to think about that. So passion is like automatically, if you are working, then you can identify your passion. Yeah, this is my passion, or I cannot live without the passion. So likewise, you can identify the passion, at least one thing. Without that particular things, you cannot survive. So that thing is your passion, and then you can convert into the reality, and you can earn out of it, and then you can see the miracle. Thank you.
Said about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you need to break the rules if you want success. Do you agree with this statement?
Yes, or somewhat level, because role is like, as I told you, if you are having such role like being a coach or a counselor, or as a marketing coach, yeah, whatever the role you are having, you have to be committed, and your commitment is your priority. Then by hook or crook you have to achieve, and you have to fulfill that level of commitment, then people can rely on you, otherwise they cannot. So role is like I used to teach human resource management, and I know people are facing role conflict as well in between, and I am facing too. Like while developing that entrepreneur and startup mindset, my student used to told me, "Ma'am, you are nurturing startup, you are forcing them developing such business, and then you are teaching us like for placement as well. It's like introductory." But I used to tell them, like, as a part of that startup and entrepreneur, my role is different, to provide such guidance. If you are not ready to do for startup or business, you want to do job, then my role is different, and I'm guiding you in a such a way. Ultimately it's your career, your passion and everything, so just you have to nurture that. So, likewise, we can develop such perspective as a part of your role. So, you need to clear. Right now, we are talking in terms of that normal things, then your role is different. But if you are nurturing young mind and strongly, your role is different, and you have to commit it, and then you have to share that fact and figure which is related and which is available in the market and which is real as well. So, that is what your commitment level is. Thank you.
Very well said.
Thank you.
So, what do you believe are the three qualities that can make someone be a star in any field that he or she chooses?
Oh, very good question. So, for star, I strongly believe only and only one thing, which I told you last time as well, relationship and trust. So, for relationship and trust, if you are having, then you can be a star as a part of your perspective and as a part of other perspective, because ultimately you are focusing on your karma, right? So if you are trustworthy for yourself, then at the end of the day, you can feel proud like whatever the amount I have earned, it's like legal, it's ethical, and then you can sleep well at night as well. And then you are not answerable for anyone, and you are developing relationship in a such a way so that people are having such level of respect. So if you are using my name, Dr. Krupa Mehta, people are ready to accept, yeah, ma'am is really good, these, that, and all. So they are not considering any single negative word. So that is what your energy. So that two thing, if you are ready to adopt, I am not like focusing on star in the mind of other people, but definitely you are star for your own eyes and you are star for your own life, and then you can set the goals as well. So that two thing which is very important.
Very well
Thank
said.
you.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
So the last question, like any advice you would like to share to our young entrepreneurs which we have not discussed in the interview yet? Anything you would like
Yes.
to share?
So as I told you, just one advice for them: whatever you have started, you have to start by your heart and putting all the efforts as much as you can. Set the agenda, meeting the people with very positive note, and then you can achieve, definitely you can achieve 110% without any kind of the barriers. And then you have to like accept the challenges as well, because challenges are part of the life anywhere. And then if you are ready to accept the challenges, definitely you can achieve that level of success. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a
Thank you.
great talk with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So moving ahead, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Krupa
Thank you so
Mehta,
much.
Assistant Professor, SK Patel Institute of Management and Computer Studies, KSV, for being our guest for today at Conversation with Consultants. Your presence and engagement helped to make it a success. So thank you for providing insight into your inspirational journey. Further, we would also like to thank you everyone for patiently listening to us. So and for joining with us today. Hope everyone has gained some insight from this event. So, looking ahead, we are excited to announce that our next episode of Conversation with Consultants will be held next weekend. We hope to see you all soon there. So, thank you again and looking forward to reconnect with you next week. So, thank you, Dr. Krupa Mehta. It was a great talk with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
And
joining with us.
I would say your questions was like really nice. So thank you so much. And my clear message to all like entrepreneur women and startup and students and those who are into the business, it's like as I told you earlier as well, मेहनत इतनी खामोशी से करो कि सफलता शोर मचा दे. So thank you so much all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.